Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So on this channel we talk about everything to do with personal and financial growth that is needed for us as people to actually make it in this life. We talk about everything that has to do with breaking generational curses and building our generational wealth. Before I can get into today's video, guys, I'd like to ask you guys to kindly please subscribe to my channel. Please do like, please do share, please do engage with me on my social media platforms. My link is in my bio, guys. It is very important to grow as an individual, and growing actually means growing this channel as well. It takes a whole lot of effort for me to actually do these videos and to actually get this channel up and running. So the least that I'm asking you guys to please do for me is please do subscribe, please do like, and please do share my content where you see it is fit. Before we can continue, guys, I would also like to emphasize on the fact that I am not a personal or a registered financial advisor, guys. We just do these videos so that we can grow. I am on the element of growing and the element of educating the youth. So if that is what you would like to talk about, and if that is what interests you, then go ahead and stick to this channel and let us get right into it. So in this video, we are going to be discussing the difference between savings and investment, which is which and which one is fit for you. We're not going to dive too deep into it because we're already doing a series on investments, but we are just going to be on the surface so that we can hash out the basics. Let's get right into it. So what is savings, guys? Saving is literally just taking money, putting it aside in a safe place for a short term or for emergencies. So different types of savings that we get, you can put it in your savings account, you can put it in your piggy bank, you can put it in a safe in your household, or you can put it under the mattress. Literally, it is up to you how you want to save your money. The upside to saving is that it has no risks, and you can literally access your money whenever you want to access it, right? Without paying any fees or any percentages or whatsoever, like you would with accessing your money in your investment account. So the money is literally readily there for you. Hence, it is best to actually use your savings or a savings account if you're saving towards your emergency fund, or you're trying to build an emergency fund, which is like 3 to 6 months of your expenditures. If you are trying to save for something quick like new furniture, a new cell phone, or even start up saving a dip for your deposit for the car. What is investing, guys? Investing, like I spoke about it in my previous video, which I hope you guys did watch. If you didn't watch, I have put the link down below in my description box. Please do take your time and go ahead and watch the video. Investing can be seen as using your money to buy assets, right? It's usually has a higher risk than your investings, but you have more interest rates to earn on your money that is in your investments, right, than you would in savings. Because why I'm saying that is that if you take your money and you put it in a savings account, you do get fixed savings account lately. You really don't earn as much interest as you would then if you lock it in an investment account for a longer period of time. Yes, there will be interest, but the interest is literally so little you can barely do anything with it. You can barely do anything with it. So unlike investment, you actually get to see the interest that you earned on your money. You see the difference and you can see your money accumulating. But it can be risky, guys, like I said. However, there are investments that are less riskier, and there are investments that are more riskier. Your more high risky investments are like your foreign exchanges, forex, like most of you guys would know, your stock exchanges, your cryptocurrencies. Those are the type of investments that I would actually say are a bit risky. And for the future of this generation, I literally won't be touching too much on those because, yeah, guys, I am not a get rich quick type of girl. I understand the progress, I understand the process of taking it slow, so that is literally not my department, and I won't be touching on those investments that get you rich quickly. We are going to be focusing on the investments that are necessary, like you're investing in your properties, your retirement funds, and your trust funds for your kids, and compound interest investing. So those are the type of investments. Those are some of the investments that we will be talking about. And one thing that is actually a part of investing that I think so many of us overlook is your life insurance, guys. Life insurance is a form of investment. It is not for you though, unless you take out the life insurance on someone else's life, which I do not recommend. Unless it's your parents and unless you got consent from them to actually do that. But what most people usually do, they take out life insurance, life covers on their own lives, where they know that their children or their loved ones will be able to benefit. So that is also a type of investment. And if you are doing that, then that means you are already invested. To close it up before we go further into knowing which one is best for you, savings is literally just putting your money aside in a bank account and letting it accumulate little interest, where investing has to do with you buying an asset that will actually grow as time goes on. So it makes sense. Yeah, so the other one, you're basically buying an asset, and the other one, you are just putting your money there, saving, and the only way that your money grows is via interest rates. Cool. How would you know which one you must use? How would you know if you need to use your savings, if you need to start saving, or if you need to start investing? Saving literally has to do with you putting your money for a short-term goal. If you have a short-term goal, like I said in the beginning, it can be buying a new car, buying a new phone, buying furniture, then put your money in your savings account. If you have a short-term goal like traveling, then put your money aside. If you are going to need to access that money like sooner than what you actually expect, or if you're going to need to access that money randomly, or if you're going to need easy access to that money, then put it in a savings account. And if you want to actually start building your emergency fund, build your emergency fund using your savings account. Guys, remember, your emergency fund is 3 to 6 months of your living expenses. It must be able to fund you once you lose your job, or once you have an emergency. That money must be able to fund at least your life for the next 3 to 6 months, or fund your expenses for the next 3 to 6 months. Logically speaking, not exactly speaking. That's when you use a savings account, guys. If you literally don't want to accumulate interest, you know that you're going to use this money tomorrow, next week, next month, in the next 3 months, then it's safer to use your savings account, because that way you are not going to pay a lot of interest on that money. Even if you put it in a fixed account, at least you know you can put a notice 30 to 31 days, 30 or 31 day notice, and you know that after that the money is readily available to you and you do not incur any penalties on that money. Investing is usually for long-term goals. If you're planning on having long-term goals, like I mentioned before, can be your retirement, it can be your life insurance, it can be education funds for your children, it can be buying a new property, then that is where we actually look into using your investing accounts or your investing platforms. So that way you know that that money is literally growing, beating inflation, and in the next 10 to 20 years that money will be able to do something for you, something to generate more wealth, or you can actually go and enjoy the money with your family. It's all up to you what you guys want to do. But then investment and money that is put for investings and money that is used in investings when we have long-term projects or long-term saving goals. And if you know very well that you're a person who's very comfortable with risks, you're not afraid of losing your money, you're not afraid of the ups and downs, then investing is for you. That's the basic difference between saving and investments, and when to know which one to use, where to use, and so forth. But I'm just gonna give you guys a little tip. It is actually wiser to start saving your money first before you put it towards your investments. So by that I mean you can build a short-term emergency fund. Then once that emergency fund has been accumulated, take that money out of an emergency fund and put it to your investments, where the money will grow for a longer term. So that is my tip from me to you today. Literally, start your own emergency account today. Start by saving and then end by investing. That is that for today, guys. We have hashed out the differences between savings and investments and when to use which one. And yes, guys, with that being said, catch you again next week as we continue our investing series, where we are going to be talking more about investments. And please do continue to engage with me on my social media platforms. Please just want to take this time to say thank you very much, guys. If you're still not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead, do hit the subscribe button. And yes, to more growing with Tati, guys. Let us get this journey on the road. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video, and I hope you guys have a lovely week ahead. Bye, guys.